This egg is hanging 130 feet above the Amazon floor. If it falls, one of the most powerful eagles on Earth dies before it ever opens its eyes. No wings, no claws, no escape. Just a thin shell, a shaking nest, and empty air below. Before a harpy eagle becomes a predator, feared across the upper forest, it begins as something almost helpless, a heartbeat inside an egg. And for the next 199 days, survival will be measured one mistake at a time. The nest sits high in an ancient tree, built from heavy sticks and branches. Harpy eagles often reuse these massive nests, adding new material until the platform becomes strong enough to hold an adult pair and a growing chick. But height does not mean safety. Up here, storms hit harder. Wind moves the branches. Rain soaks the nest. Snakes can climb from below. Monkeys can shake the canopy. And other raptors can turn one exposed egg into the end of a breeding season. The female covers the egg with her body, keeping it warm through incubation, while the male hunts deeper in the forest. Harpy eagles are jungle predators. They do not need open skies. Their short, powerful wings and long tails help them twist between dense trees. Where one bad turn can break a wing, their prey lives high above the forest floor. Sloths, monkeys, opossums, and other tree mammals that move too slowly, too low, or too far from cover. But right now, this future hunter is only a life sealed inside a shell. For about 55 days, the embryo develops in darkness. Too cold, and growth slows. Too exposed, and the forest gets its chance. Every hour of warmth matters. Then one afternoon, a branch moves below the nest. Then another. The forest goes still. Something is climbing. Slow, silent, patient. A snake does not need speed when its target cannot run. The egg cannot hide. It cannot fight. It cannot call for help. The mother rises just enough to face the threat. But this is the trap. If she leaves the egg uncovered too long, the chick inside loses heat. If she stays still, the snake keeps coming. The snake slides higher through the wet branches. The female opens her wings. Her crest lifts. Her body becomes a wall between the snake and the egg. She strikes once, then again, not to waste energy, only to draw a line. The snake pauses, then slips back into the leaves. The egg survives, for now, day 55. The egg begins to move. A small sound comes from inside. A tap, then another. The chick is using a tiny egg tooth, a temporary point on its beak, to break the shell from the inside. No parent can do this for it. It has to break through by itself. Push, rest, push again. Too weak, and it dies inside the shell. Too slow, and it runs out of energy before life begins. A crack opens. A wet head pushes through. The shell falls away in pieces, and the future ruler of the rainforest enters the world exhausted. It is not majestic. It is not powerful. It can barely hold up its own head. It cannot fly, tear meat, or regulate its body temperature for long. It can only breathe, call, and depend on two parents making no mistakes. The male returns with food, landing heavily on the edge of the nest, prey locked in his talons. The female feeds the chick carefully. A strip of meat, a pause, another strip. At this age, Even eating is dangerous. Too little food, and the chick weakens. Too much, and it can choke. The most feared hunter of the upper forest begins life by learning how not to die during a meal. Harpy eagles grow slowly because they are building a large predator's body. Every feather needs protein. Every muscle needs meat. Every stronger bone depends on another successful hunt. A small bird can grow on insects and seeds. This chick is being built from the animals of the canopy. By day 10, its white down thickens and the head steadies. By day 20, the eyes track movement around the nest. By day 30, the neck is stronger, the feet grip harder, and the chick reacts to shadows passing overhead. But strength brings a new danger. Each day gives it more control. Each day also brings it closer to the edge. By day 36, the chick stands. One foot grips, the other slips. Below the nest, there is no second chance. The mother watches every step, but she cannot hold it forever. Balance has to be learned here, where one mistake can become a fall. Then the canopy erupts. A troop of monkeys moves through nearby trees. They are not attacking the nest directly. They do not have to. Monkeys are weight, noise, chaos. A group moving too close can shake branches around the nest and turn practice into panic. The chick freezes. For 1 second, its body leans too far outward. The mother steps in fast, blocking the fall before it begins. No kill, no battle, no blood. Survival is often a disaster that almost happened and didn't. Weeks pass. Soft down gives way to stronger feathers. The feet grow heavier. The beak becomes sharper. The wings stretch wider across the nest. But the bigger the chick gets, the harder it is to protect. The mother can no longer cover the whole body. Food must arrive again and again. Because a failed hunt is not just an empty trip. It is a missing piece of the body this young eagle is trying to build. In a nest this high, weakness is not just hunger. Weakness is danger. By month 4, the young eagle is almost too large for its childhood. The nest feels smaller. The edge feels closer. It begins to flap, but the wings are clumsy, heavy, uncontrolled. This is not flying yet. This is wing training, balance training, muscle training. The bird is learning how air feels before it ever trusts the air to hold it. Then comes the worst teacher in the rainforest. A storm. Rain strikes the nest. Wind pushes through the tree. The young eagle is now large enough for the wind to catch its wings. A gust slams into the nest. It opens its wings by instinct. The wind grabs them. 1 foot loses grip. The edge is too close. For months, danger came from outside. Now the danger is its own body. The mother cannot carry it anymore. It is too big. The young eagle has to correct itself. It lowers its wings, hooks both feet into the nest, and drops its weight. The wind passes over it instead of under it. That tiny correction saves its life. Not strength, not beauty. A mistake that did not become death. By day 199, the nest looks smaller. The eyes are sharper. The feet are heavier. The wings are broad enough to carry a body that once could not even hold up its head. But leaving the nest is not a victory. It is a test. The first flight is not graceful. It is not heroic. it is risk. The young eagle steps forward. Behind it is the only world it has ever known. In front of it is everything that can kill it, and everything it must learn to rule. It opens its wings. Then it jumps. The body drops. The wings beat hard. For half a second, there is no lift, only falling. Then the wings catch air. Not smoothly, not perfectly, but enough. It crashes toward a nearby branch. Talons open, grabs bark, slips, drops lower, then locks on. The landing is ugly, but it is alive. The young eagle has left the nest, but independence is still far away. It will continue depending on its parents, while it learns what can be hunted, what fights back, where to land, and how to move through the forest without breaking the wings that took months to build. Power means nothing if it cannot be controlled. The Harpy Eagle was not born powerful. It survived weakness long enough to become powerful. Before the talons, before the wings, before the legend, there was an egg hanging above death, and a life inside it that refused to end.